Disco Elysium, the final cut, yes. We started a little bit later today, but yesterday we started to explore a new area. And that is what we continue today. We are here in a fishing village. I don't know where it came from, but it is here. And that is an amazing place. We found here this guy here. He was missing. And Ruby left the village. Where's the rest of the armor? The fishing competition. He is the take on a lot of responsibility. That's something else. Hey, you. I was in the middle of interviewing him. That much I remember now.
What can I do for you, officer?
Hey, listen. How did you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
Okay. So he was the husband of the lady in the wheelchair from the bar where we were living.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up, if you prod a little.
So you're living your childhood dream out here?
It's not child's play, just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
Why not just be a zoologist? Real animals are puzzling too. Oh wait, this is triggering him. Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
No.
Oh.
Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
So how many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long,
Ooh.
about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
Fine.
2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
So only 2 have proven to be real?
Yes.
Ooh.
The Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Grad, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere.
Okay.
We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
That makes sense. Then the Insulindium phasmate will be the 3rd.
Indeed.
Oh. He does not...
If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Duchantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
Fine.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Hey, why not just be a zoologist? Real animals are puzzling too.
Real? I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
I don't. It's a profession just like any other.
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other scientists. I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence. And I have more hope that something truly surprising might happen.
Has anything truly surprising ever happened to you?
No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid, although I have come close. Close enough to keep trying.
Makes sense.
Interesting. Something for later, this close call.
What kinds of evidence do you use?
Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts, like the one that brought us here, to look for the phasmid. I keep a very open mind.
I think that's what you have to do.
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists don't.
So you think other scientists don't listen to ordinary people enough?
Most establishment scientists only care about reputation and remuneration, not real research, and certainly not the truth. They're a cowardly lot, and both the field and basement archives can be dangerous places.
Oh, thanks for explaining that. Now about something else.
Yes?
Hey, listen, let's talk about specific cryptids.
All right. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
Okay.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it.
Hmm.
You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena or his friend Gary. He won't just talk.
I know about the most dangerous cryptid, the Gnome of Geroma.
Formerly the most dangerous, yes. But do you know the most dangerous living cryptid?
Living? No.
The most dangerous cryptid is a carnivorous ruminant, known colloquially as the dread moose.
The Dread Moose?
Yes, the dread moose subsists entirely on flesh. It has even been known to dig up fresh graves in search of sustenance.
Hold on, does it also attack people?
Human remains have been found deep in the forest, torn apart, then trampled into the mulch by large hooves. Infer from that what you will.
Okay, what does the Red Moose look like?
Just like an ordinary Arden moose.
Then how can you tell if it's ordinary or the dread kind?
You can't. That's what makes it so dreadful and hard to identify.
Yeah.
A moose that looks like any other moose. What's going on here? He's kidding, right?
Okay, I'm 100% behind the Dread Moose. I utterly believe it exists.
Of course you do.
The bodies found in the forest are just one piece of physical evidence. There's more. Sightings in Vasa, reaching back 4 centuries.
Also,
But,
Finland.
of course, nothing satiates the skepticism of.
What?
A detective. Pardon me, I did not wish to seek conflict. It's simply my training to question things.
Okay.
Understood, Lieutenant.
I know the Breeze cryptid, the Giant of Coconur.
That's impressive, I guess. But have you seen it with your own eyes?
No.
Of course you haven't.
Have you seen it?
I haven't had a chance to travel to Coco Nord. No,
Fam.
and I likely never will. The Samaskil desert region has been embroiled in a small civil war for the last 8 years.
Oh, okay.
I fear this mindless barbarism may have wiped out the elusive creature entirely. Sightings of towering luminosities have grown rare recently, while they once used to be constant.
All right.
Yes. Sightings of mirages are constant. A mirage is a constant phenomenon that people have no time to report when a war is going on.
Fair enough.
It remains unclear what this has got to do with you seeing it, as he was inquiring before. He was just being defensive.
Okay, but I know about Cryobacter cadlensis.
Oh, everyone knows about that one.
Oh,
Thanks to Professor Mijanu being the talk of the town for a time.
he cups in his fist.
Although, probably because her life ended as a result of her work in Gutler, no one remembers her contributions to the search for the Nong-Ok,
The Long Oak?
a flightless cursor owl found in the Seminine Isles. Its long legs permit the Nong-Ok to run faster than any other avian, perhaps any other animal. Who knows?
Who knows?
When it's not hunting its prey in this manner, the Ock hangs from tree branches, like a bat, waiting to dive on hapless prey below on the jungle floor.
Makes sense.
Mijanu liked extreme animals, you see. One of the few figures of the academic establishment I respect. Really a shame she disappeared.
When did she disappear?
Oh, decades ago. In the 30s. I didn't know her personally, of course. The chasm of academic pretension still stood before us, even though she had unusual courage for someone from the other side.
Okay. Hey, listen, I know all about the kind green ape. Look, I even have a kind green ape pen.
I see you've been talking about cryptids with Lena. The kind green ape is one of her favourites.
Cool.
We travelled to South Safra to look for it once. Gary and I got stuck in a rainstorm, though, and had to spend most of our time there in a little village.
Okay.
The search was fabulously unsuccessful, but the people were very nice. I'm glad they didn't understand what Gary was saying about them.
What was he saying?
What? South Safra? They're just on a different rung of the ladder, Morale. I had no problem with them.
Of course not.
Really? You kept complaining about how dirty everything is, but we digress.
They're a nascent culture.
Ooh.
I just didn't feel comfortable. And let's change the topic, okay? Talk about your critters. Or whatever.
Whatever.
Yes, back to cryptozoology. You don't want to sow disagreement between friends.
Okay, just tell me about a cool cryptid, any cryptid.
No offense, officer, but I'm not much of a pedagogue. I don't know what I would have done if Lena hadn't persuaded me to go back to field research.
Okay.
You should ask her if you want interesting stories.
Fine.
Me? I'm not a people person, unless you haven't noticed. And I don't make a good lecturer. My strength lies in field work and persistence.
Hi, Callis Calico. A wonderful, wonderful Sunday to you. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Great to have you here. Let's see. Which cryptid did you almost catch? You said before that you almost caught one.
A willow person. It's a long story. One non-specialists would find rather dull.
Okay.
Willow people? Not at all.
What are willow people?
They're not people, really. Some argue they aren't really animals, as they seem to have evolved directly from trees.
How have you been? Lovely weekend to you. Thank you so much. I've been quite fine, actually. It was a very, very busy weekend. Every day something to fix from the last week. But yeah, tomorrow I'm taking a day off, so I'm very much looking forward for it. But otherwise, yeah, nice. It's great to hear, yeah. Yeah, weekend was nice. Weekend was really nice. Yesterday it rained, luckily, so it was a little bit cooler, so man got a lot done. But yeah, otherwise everything is nice. Even the food was nice today. We had some chili con carne, so yeah, everything okay. How are you doing, Callis Calico? I hope everything is okay. So, he says it in a self-explanatory, everyday manner. Okay.
They're very, very thin, almost flat in fact, and can camouflage themselves easily, wrapping themselves around trees and blending in with the tree bark. In that way, they're not too dissimilar from the phasmid we're looking for here.
Wait, so Wait, so I may have seen these willow people without knowing it?
You probably have.
Okay. How did you almost catch a willow person?
Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow-drying paint.
Oh.
It was a bright lavender colour. I was hoping one of the willow people would get paint on it and not be able to camouflage itself.
And?
After waiting in hiding for hours, I saw a figure slip from one of the trees, a lavender shadow, dashing through the grove.
And then?
I chased it with a net. Not very elegant. You can't be elegant in the field. And, well, it was faster than me.
Oh, man.
A lavender shadow.
Yes.
I know you think we were snacking on funny mushrooms. It's easier to mock someone than to admit that the world might be more interesting than you've imagined.
He has a very good point, actually. I have to look into this, if these cryptids really exist.
Furthermore, I'm not saying it was a confirmed sighting. I'm painfully aware of what goes into verifying such things. There is a serious possibility that I saw a squirrel or a trick of the light. I am my own harshest critic.
He makes it a real point here to sound falsifiable.
Okay, enough tales then. Let's change the subject.
By all means.
Hey, listen, it's... I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen a woman with red hair who seemed to be on the run?
I'm afraid not, officer.
Oh, man.
I've been busy digging around in the reeds for days.
There's no help.
Looking for signs of insect activity. I'm less interested in mammalian concerns, to be perfectly honest.
Thank you for your honesty. Much appreciated.
The lieutenant takes a short note in his notebook, then gestures for you to proceed.
It's time to return to your woman, Morel.
By woman,
Yes.
you mean my wife, I
Yes.
assume? I will return to her. I can't leave before we finish with these traps.
Fair enough.
My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Look south. Elena would be.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Okay.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it.
Ooh,
A verified sighting. On record. One of only 4 this century. And it's hers.
really? She sighted the phasmid? She didn't tell me that.
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact.
Oh,
But that's her story to tell. Not mine.
he coughs, then continues.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Another cuff into his fist this time. Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, come back to check the traps later.
No, no, no.
Fine.
The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
That's a point.
He's dead set on this.
Fine.
I could go for some trap setting.
Okay, what if we check the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there.
Okay,
It's very near.
fine.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church.
Okay.
The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them,
He gestures to the trap in front of him.
you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
Okay.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
But Kim, maybe your suspect is hiding it out in the reeds along with his traps.
I have a feeling the only people foolish enough to spend their time skulking among the reeds are these poor fools, and us. But fine, it's not like we are drowning in leads.
That's what I thought. Grievous, a wonderful Sunday to you too. I hope you have an amazing weekend. Shut up, too. Grievous, how are you doing? What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of these traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Okay.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
Okay, what if I counter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do,
He
I'll
tells...
spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Oh,
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
okay. Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
He douses you with the odd-smelling spray and then gives you a satisfied nod.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
He looks at the lieutenant with disdain, then puts the spray back in his pocket. Okay, I'm ready. Let's get to it.
Right, which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
I'll get going. Okay, what about him? Him we have not interviewed at all yet.
Hello, I'm Gary. Very generous of you to help us out, officer.
Anytime.
Yellow man. Officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing first.
Okay, let's do it. It's going well. How's your weekend? Weekend was very busy, Grievous. Very, very much to do. But yeah, now we finally started the stream. That is also why I started the stream a little bit later. I couldn't finish my task in time, but yeah, here we are.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
He quickly changed the subject, yeah. Yeah, I'm more of a city boy too.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates? I've been trained to identify the slightest hint of degeneracy by the preeminent authority on it.
Oh, I didn't mean it in any scientific way.
Oh. His gaze shifts nervously to the pile of soggy logs at his feet. Well, Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No.
Oh.
I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
Fine.
After all this time with Morel, he must have an opinion on cryptids. This could lead to a good one.
Let's see. I'm into cryptids. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, yes. The burning rhino. Morel doubts he's real, but I don't much care, because I won't be the one looking for him out in Safra Serai.
What's a burning rhino?
A rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but burns brightly by night. Well, at least the males do.
What do they burn?
They have special ducts just above their shoulder blades that secrete a combustible fluid.
Of course.
When the rhino is just beginning to light itself, it looks as though it has wings of fire.
Oh, cool.
But how is this combustible fluid lit?
How does the lighting of this fluid actually work?
The rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head, and sparks fly from its neck, setting its back ablaze.
I want to be just like that rhino running through the night with guns blazing.
We don't really do that around here.
Oh, man.
Perhaps we should have more such decisive action in Revacol. You know, this city used to be a flaming rhino once. A long time ago.
He says, and then pauses thoughtfully. Okay, but why only the males?
The flames are not just for decoration. They are an integral part of the beast's mating behavior.
How so?
During the burning rhino's mating season, herds of male rhinos, all aflame, encircle herds of female rhinos, forming a fiery ring as they begin to copulate loudly. Local peasants call it the passion ring.
Okay.
They fear the rhinos, as perhaps they should. Anyway.
Yeah?
The lieutenant sighs, without looking up from his notes.
You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant... No, wait. Is this your mug? Let's hold up the yellow man mug.
My mug? Why would you think that?
I'm just asking.
His eyes widen at the sight of the mug. He's seen it before, all right.
Well, I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes.
I may have had a similar looking mug in the past. That's all.
Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
Aha!
You're not going to find me, are you?
Real. Nah, Gary, I just want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again.
Fine.
I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Damn Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Okay, how did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
so I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Chimeans run it like a mob.
I agree.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the Whirling in rags, into the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Please do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Yes. Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Okay.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant marks trolley.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
Okay.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before. But where?
What's a strange sound?
What sound?
That clinking I just heard when you moved.
Really?
He fans his arms out slowly, and this time his motions are soundless.
There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
Uh-huh.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
Okay, let's move on for now.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
He's visibly relieved it's over.
Don't be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation?
Okay. So, do you know anything about the man hanged behind the Whirling in rags?
I told you everything I know, sir. I'm truly sorry for the mug, but I have nothing to do with that.
Shifts uncomfortably in his clothes.
He's not feeling too comfortable in his own skin. Odd, I'd say.
I think so too.
Uncomfortable shifting around doesn't make him the killer, though. It's something else.
I agree. You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next racist will be a really good one?
Yes.
Well, this is that racist.
Okay. Yes, our lucky racist. Will you grant us 3 wishes, Gary?
Hey, man, all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact.
So, do you have a problem with... The lieutenant is a native of Revershaw, by the way.
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections.
Oh.
Let's change the subject, okay?
No, not that quickly.
Sounds like some conspiracy topic. You might be able to discuss it with him when the lieutenant isn't here, if you can remember it.
Okay. So, Gary, you live nearby in an apartment in Martinez.
Sure do, officer.
Okay.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
And you're a big man from Hemdal fan.
How?
Well, I saw the poster in your apartment, you know. Wait, I saw that ridiculous poster in your apartment along with all your other colonialist memorabilia.
But why were you in my apartment, officer?
Just do Mr. Clare a small favor.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What
this is a
have
weasel.
I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
And looks around, whispering. He makes sure no one hears you talk.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Really, I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door.
Whatever it is, tell him I'm silent as the grave. I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night about some theories.
So do I. Wonderful, wonderful Sunday to you. I hope you're having a great start to this second day of the weekend. Please get yourself some good hot beverage, good breakfast, and let the day begin. Great of you to drop by. It's amazing to have you here. So,
I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
Okay.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
Fine.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
Let's try this one. Scared him with an apartment. Let's do it. Tuesday. Oh my God, Tuesday. A wonderful Tuesday to you too, Hammer. Great to have you here. I hope you're having an amazing weekend, Tuesday. Let's try this one.
That
Thank you,
shirt
got it.
looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something born underneath?
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example.
Oh, that would be good.
One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
You was what?
I was ashamed of what I did,
What did you do?
and I didn't want you to know.
But I knew. You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso.
We're not detecting falsehoods, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Gary, what's going on?
You shut up.
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
Fair enough.
No, you've got explaining to do.
So, why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here.
No, such a beautiful game. I agree with your business spec. A wonderful Sunday to you. I hope you're having an amazing day.
Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you're a tiny top now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man.
Yeah, but you did.
Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
He shakes his head.
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly.
Such a beautiful person complimenting a beautiful game on a beautiful streamer. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words, Hammer. You're amazing as always. Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
What?
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
Yes, he is.
I'll explain later.
He doesn't muster up the strength to yell. Give me the ramen, now.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat. But so light to hold. like a bag of cotton.
So do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought it was the Union, but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I
Happy
don't know,
Tuesday.
and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
Exactly, Business Bag. It's a very nice Tuesday today.
This is all he knows.
Okay, are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation. So we got now a piece of armor. Let me check it out. Where is it? Here, this one. +1 pain, +1 volition, and -1 empathy. We can use that later, I think. Okay, but not now. Perfect. So, yeah, let's go here somewhere. Okay, those are here. What is this? Monies. That's cool. Turn this one on again. What do we have here? But you say I managed to get another person, exactly. So we need a bigger room for the club, Hammer. We need a very, very big room. What is this? Can you go there faster? Monies. Okay. What is this here? No boat in the boathouse today. Okay, what about here? I haven't decided yet. I have no ideas. Oh, man. What do we need to do? I don't know. Expand? Oh, better glasses. Take it all. What are you?
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring.
Okay, let's look around.
Behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently.
Let's reach for the trap.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
No need to grin. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizen and getting some fresh air.
I meant no offense, just...
The lieutenant doesn't know how to finish the sentence. He looks at you, putting the trap back on the ground. Okay, let's leave. What about this one here? Where are we now? I don't know. It doesn't show. Somewhere. It's not on the map, actually, it seems. What are you? The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. What do we have here? Anything? Oh, there's a box. Monies. There's a good amount of monies. But I don't know. We just go here now. What about this one? Ancient paint is peeling off the roof of the shaded bench covered in rust. Okay. Here we have a wall again. Do we have any skill points, by the way? We have 1. Okay, better than nothing. How are we here? 48 minutes, then it's done. Perfect.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Look, Kim, even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez's sense. Grim affairs.
Okay.
Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why not?
The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
See, I just enjoy a good Tuesday. Space Inspect, everyone does. Tuesday is the king of the days. I finally do the honors of telling you about it. Hammer, I think Space Inspect is even in Biko's Discord, so he knows the story. So, one bullet holes on the plaza, bullet holes in the backyard. I know about the revolution. So we have +3. Let's try it.
A
we
row
got
of
it.
ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them. A dozen at least.
Oh no.
Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. The morning sun rises beyond the horizon, radiating the first light of the day. The order was carried out at dawn.
That was an execution.
A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
What is it?
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Okay, let's look at the people against the wall.
A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations,
Okay.
as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes. They stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background.
So they were looking at the wall. Okay, look at the line of soldiers.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one?
Let's look at the person standing on the side.
The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Kim, who was who in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution.
Okay.
Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces. It could even have been the employees of the failed R&D center down the coast, as their building was taken over by the revolutionaries.
Fair.
Or maybe...
What about people from the coalition, the so-called moralists?
Yeah, it's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall.
Fair.
To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
Coalition member. And these are some others. Okay, let's goodbye.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Let's end this. That's a sad story. What is this one here? The sign says M3 underneath. Okay. An old ticket taker booth, no longer in operation. People have money to park here, and no one would pay now. Okay. What is this one here? There's something. Monies and bottle. That's cool. Let's go here. Oh, more bottles. Take them all. Here's monies. Take them all. And here's also something. The door is not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. What's that? What about here? People, people. Oh, people. That's cool. A people. Let me see what the people can do. People's beanie, by the way, in Finnish. +2 logic, -1 perception. +1 encyclopedia. I'm okay with this one that I have. I'd say, for now. A door, a building, a hiding place. Could the interrogator be inside? I don't know who the interrogator is. So, hard to tell. Can't go there. Interrogator. There's nothing. Can we get down here? Obviously we can. Wait, go back. run. Was a trap. Trap number 1. This section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. Okay. What do we have here? I don't know. I don't even know how to get there. We'll get there soon. Zora, what are you up to on this amazing weekend? Oh, we can get there. Stop. Go here first. Bars cover these long, dusty windows. Okay. There's also something. What are you? Monies. Cool. You are... Another power box. It charges nothing now. It's empty. Okay. The fence blocks a path. No way on from here. Fine. We can't get in there. Hey, you. Who are you?
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
The blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kituragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Hold on, hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Yesterday was a D&D field day. We had 2 different games. Today's going to be more packing preparations. My partner and I are moving to another province. Oh my god, moving! How about you, Finn? Any fun weekend plans? I was very, very busy this weekend, Zoro. I had a lot to do. Yesterday was all busy, and today was also all busy. And that is why I started also a little bit late. About half an hour late. So yeah, we are a little bit behind schedule, but doesn't matter. We'll finish it in time. But when are you moving? Moving is exciting. I hope I find a very, very nice new place.
He's just making up fancy words. This doesn't mean anything.
Wait, what was that about the windows before?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Well, that makes sense. You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course.
Oh.
Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
Moving by the end of the month, but we're actually hoping to hit the road in a week or 2 if we can manage it. I hope you can. I hope you can, Zoro. The sooner it's done, or the sooner one can start, the more time is there for all the eventualities that come on. I'm so excited for this move, this new chapter in our life. Zoro, I'm also very, very excited for both of you. And I wish you all the best and that everything goes smooth, nothing breaks, nothing gets AWOL, and that you have all the love, fun, and enjoyment in the new place that you have found for yourself. I really wish that with all of my heart. Okay, he rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into worms lately.
Okay.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
It means he knows about the Ulan waves.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
Wow, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
Okay.
Detective, a word? Excuse us a moment, please.
Fine.
Of course, Lieutenant. Take your time. Mikhail and I have plenty to keep us occupied.
Fine.
I haven't the faintest idea who this gentleman is, but I've got a hunch he might have some affiliation with the Coalition, in case you're still serious about that committee business.
I think I'm not.
In any case, I'll let you take it from here.
With that, You both turn back to the blonde man.
What's so fascinating about that empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Felt Electrical.
That's not surprising.
Okay.
Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
He adjusts his suit jacket.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era.
That's great.
Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that, Ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-at-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer.
Okay.
Which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
What happened?
Indeed. What?
Yeah, you tell me.
The revolution!
Oh, the boy wipes his nose on his sleeve. Okay.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He pauses, pointing to the other building, then continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
What happened to the engineers, the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
Yes?
Wait, is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution?
Well, tape computers, right.
Tape computers.
Nods, when tousling in suit jacket. Okay, what did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
Okay, what was that?
What's the Mars Decree?
Yeah.
I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
Yes, what is that?
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived utopia.
Fair enough.
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans ce Lind. You should read it.
Fine.
Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Okay.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Fair.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
How did those tape computers work? Did they work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant.
Of course.
Exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
He raises his finger, remembering something.
Buckle up.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Jews joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center?
Let's ask him.
He said Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world.
So silly.
What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
Okay, let's find this out. Okay, the Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center, Paul Ackerman, Keith and Guy Juiced. What are you talking about?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ackerman, chose to...
You're making this up. Kim, is he making this up?
In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
He clears his throat.
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
That's it, I'm changing my name to Trant. Why Business Spec? Why would you do that? Trant Spec? I don't know. No. It doesn't sound right. You need something with a little bit more pep, in my opinion. I mean, dynamics and stuff like this, he's an idiot.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
I've seen cooler things than that.
I certainly haven't.
Oh.
Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device. But so they did. The failed playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07.
Wait, the Felt Playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the Felt Playback Experience, but those are incorrect.
Why did the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands.
Okay,
Either
fair
way,
enough.
They're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype.
Oh, man.
Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
He takes a step back. The boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind. Speaking of which, you're saying that Felt Electrical built this boardwalk?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Okay.
A pleasure wheel?
The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon as if picturing gondolas rising into the sky.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
I want to ask something else.
But of course, what else?
Yes, but before we ask anything, I think it's time for the emosh pit. Yes, we take our first emosh pit of the day. Get your best dance emotes out to the wonderful beats of Big Woo. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. It is so bright and sunny outside that I had to close the darkening windows here. It's back on Zoro, I've taken it as so many cute emotes. It's a pleasure to see them. From Twitch, Right on Fortnite. Okay. And from... Who's also from Right on Fortnite? Arctic Lester, to name a few. And let me also participate. I want to take out... I think I want to take... Of course, this one here from Jazzy. The big sassy sausage. And the other one I want to participate with is actually... this one from Matt. Because it's a cute one. And where would you be if you would not get your round of Haribo today? You would be in the wrong channel. So let me give some Haribo out. There they are. Thank you so much. Jazzy sausage is always so fun to see. It is. It is. It is a sexy sausage. Of course it's fun to see. Okay. We are here in the game Disco Elysium, the final cut. And while exploring the map, we found this random guy whom we are now interviewing a little bit. He knows a lot about history, obviously. And about what has happened here in this area. And, yeah. So, let's interview him. What is happening here? I want to hear about the Felt building again.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Ah, this is done.
But of course. What else?
Hey, listen, I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
He pats his son's head.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
Okay. This is a long shot, but, could you help me contact the coalition?
Well, that certainly depends. You know, the popular image of the coalition is of a monolithic political military entity.
Yes.
But in reality, it's comprised of many interconnected yet semi-autonomous components.
Oh, wow.
For instance, the offices of Inchicom are responsible for military affairs. These offices are located in the Bank of the World building, just a few kilometers from here.
He points west towards the skyscrapers across the bay.
Well, then there's also the Provisional Commission, as well as the Institute for Revacholian Culture, with its architecturally significant headquarters in Le Jardin.
Okay, what's Insocom?
Inchicom is responsible for all aspects of the military occupation of Revachol. During the revolution, they coordinated the efforts of the Occidental and Gradian invasion, but these days their function is primarily logistical.
Fine. What's this Institute of Revacholian Culture?
Oh, the Institute is a marvelous organization. My favorite part of the coalition by far. Their mandate is twofold: to export notable works of Revacholian culture throughout the moral intern, while also importing the most important culture products of the wider world to citizens of Revachol.
Okay.
There's an exhibition on Vespertine proto-expressionism that I can't wait to take Mikhail to. We're working our way through the major artistic movements of the last century.
Okay, who handles the money? There's got to be an economic component.
Of course there is. The coalition's economic affairs are handled by the Bank of the World, Revachol Mission. They operate in concert with the Institute of Price Stabilité in Serre-la-Claire.
Okay, and there he is, the superstar of today. The greatest mod that I've seen today in any channel where I've been. Super Cubby, yes. And not only is he a great mod and a very, very welcoming kind person, he's also a great streamer. So, if you don't know Super Cubby yet, let me give a shout out. Go there, leave him a follow. To me, he is the uncrowned king of Twitch community games. So, go there. Out for a run, but wanted to say hi. We'll be lurking here in chat. Come back if you're still on. Thanks for being amazing, Finn and friends. Yes, Cubby, enjoy outside and please take a water bottle with you. It can be very, very drying there, so better safe than sorry. Take a water bottle with you. Okay, thank you so much and enjoy the run. We'll try to be here. And thank you so much for the lurk. Much appreciated. Okay, that's all fine. But what if I want to assign responsibility?
Ah, that's simple. You're looking for the Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol. It's a sort of clearinghouse for coalition affairs in Revachol.
Thanks for the kindness. You're amazing. It's hot outside. You're right. Yeah. Happy, I also always forget the water bottle. And then Pico's always like, I told you so. Faster I go, faster I can hang the fin. It's incentive. Go, go, go. We are here still for some time. We started a little bit late, and maybe we'll make a little bit longer today. I don't know yet. We'll see about that. So, I'm looking for the Comité de Responsabilité de Ravachol, sort of clearinghouse for collision affairs. Okay.
Yes, this is just the sort of reasonable authority you're looking for.
Yes, I want to talk to them.
If you will, picture the coalition as a kind of wheel. The hub of this
Wheel?
wheel is the Comité de Responsabilité. And out from that hub radiate a great many spokes, which connect to Inchicom, the Institute for Ravacholian Culture, the Provisional Commission, and so on.
If you're not part of the coalition, how do you know so much about its bureaucracy?
I have a long-standing interest in political systems.
Oh.
You see, it's my personal theory that political systems are a lot like personalities. In other words, how a state organizes itself is in some way the public expression of its innermost character.
Okay. What kind of political system do you think represents my innermost character?
The man smiles at you for a long moment. He is doing his best not to show it, but the smile is ever so slightly more forced than before.
Of course, officer, we've only recently met. It would require a more thorough conversation than we have time for to answer a question like that. It's fascinating to think about, though, isn't it?
All right, fine. How do I get in touch with the committee?
Well, now, that is rather complicated. You can write to the committee directly, but I understand that there's quite the backlog. A month or more, according to friends of mine who just so happen to know about this sort of thing.
Oh, of course. Hearsay.
Of course, if you could somehow contact Coalition Warship Archer, you could reach the committee directly. But, well, that obviously presents any number of logistical and technical challenges.
Wait, what's Coalition Warship Archer?
Why, officer, it's that gigantic aerostatic right over there. Have you really never noticed it before?
A look of profound concern comes across the man's face.
You follow the man's gaze out toward the west. There, hanging some distance above the horizon, you can just make out a strange silhouette.
I can't make out anything, but okay, fine.
It looks to your eye like some kind of long metallic fish suspended beneath a number of ceiling fans.
Why?
Not just any fish. It moves like some ancient bottom feeder gliding over the ocean floor in search of prey.
Feeder. Okay.
Don't let the paint job fool you. It's a goddamn killing machine, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
It's amazing, an inspiring symbol.
That is certainly how the Coalition intends for it to be seen. You know, I once read a very interesting paper from Messina on the psychology of air-based artillery.
Okay.
Apparently, its presence stimulates the exact same part of the neural cortex that more primitive cultures associate with divine judgment. Isn't that fascinating?
It is, but why do I need to contact a military aerostatic to talk to a civilian bureaucrat?
A very astute question. You see, in addition to its role as a military warship, the Archer is also responsible for coordinating all coalition communications and surveillance operations in Revachol.
Wait, surveillance? Hold on, it's watching us too?
Not just watching, it's listening as well. I don't know the particulars, of course, but I would expect a warship like the Archer to possess the most advanced surveillance equipment available outside of Seoul.
I feel like there's got to be another way.
Well, I suppose you could rent a private aerostatic and attempt to rendezvous with Archer directly, but I must caution against it. Warships like the Archer are usually authorized to fire on unidentified aerostatics on site.
So how does one go about contacting a coalition warship?
That might be the trickiest question of all. From a technical standpoint, it shouldn't be all that difficult. You simply require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on coalition frequencies.
Okay.
The problem is that those sorts of radio transmitters are tightly controlled by the coalition. Even the RCM doesn't typically have access to them outside of special joint operations.
Fine.
He's correct. It makes coordinating operations with the coalition exceedingly difficult from our perspective.
So what am I supposed to do then?
All that said, someone with a powerful radio and a certain level of technical skill might be able to circuit bend their way onto the coalition frequencies.
Fair.
It's only too bad the old Feld engineers are no longer available.
Never know.
This sort of thing would have been right in their wheelhouse.
Ah, good. Now we are circuit bending into radio towers. Just what this side task was missing.
I know, right?
In any event, it's a fascinating technical challenge. I'll be very interested to see how you tackle it.
Hey, listen, you look like someone who has money. Do you have money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
Oh. He brushes it off like it's not a thing at all.
No, I mean, come on. You need the money. If it's not a thing, he can give you some.
Fine. Could I have some of that unimportant money then?
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was
Oh.
talking in more general terms.
Of course. He looks uncomfortable, his left hand squeezing his son's shoulder.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown.
Right,
It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
right.
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
I don't know, by the way, do you work out?
I do some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
Uh-huh.
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a form of martial arts originating from the island of Lo Mantang. It uses slender wooden sticks for confronting the opponent.
Hey, a form of martial arts from the Isle of Lomantang, right?
Actually, a great many cultures have their own version of stick fighting,
Okay.
such as the sacred Mabolo tradition of the Harli people. A name deriving from the butterfruit tree traditionally used for crafting the long, slender sticks, whereas the sticks used in other cultures.
You doze off as he paints you a comprehensive picture of the history of stick fighting among mankind, seasoning it with unexpected pop culture references.
Okay.
Man, he's good at speaking. People must love him.
Define love.
But anyway, I'm boring you with details again. You were saying?
I don't really remember what I was saying.
Then I guess everything got said, right?
No, listen. Yeah, great. Thank you for all the interesting information.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikael here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Oh, it was.
Pick your brain. If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Totally.
Date of birth generator.
Okay, that thing is done. No, this one is new.
You were born in the year 07. In the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
Okay, let's accept this. Fine, this is done. Do we have anyone unlocked? No, we don't. Unlock this one. Do it. And then we take... What is this good for? -1 difficulty to all physique passives. Learning cap for logic raised to 4. Okay. Is there anything else long? Something very, very long would be nice now. 3 hours 15. Hold on, a duck bomb. Hmm. 42 minutes. I think I'll take this one. Here, this one, the 15th Indo tribe. Wild Pines, Feld, Hupris, Tricentennial, Villiers, and LaSalle. Names of Revacholian Indo tribes spring into your head. Set loose at the mention of wild pines. Royal monopolies, octopuses, and swordfish, most of them gone now. YBP, Expander, Saint-Baptiste, Brighter Star, LUM, Resplendor, East Insulindic, Welter, and Alcazet. But it's one missing. But isn't one missing? Wait, no. There were only 14. Then why do you feel like there was a 15th Indo tribe? Let's check it. We find that out. 5 hours. Okay. This one we had already, I think. Didn't we?
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
So tomorrow's just a whisper away, okay?
Looks like tomorrow never came.
The lieutenant raises the collar of his bomber jacket. Okay, let's step closer.
Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. Felled electrical. How ironic. All these dark rooms. Felled Electrical, you only know them as a small company that makes ink cartridges. Looks like they used to be big.
Obviously.
There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Anywhere.
Why single out this one building?
Let's leave for now. We can check that later.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Let me try to see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase.
Super Cubby, you're awesome. Mendes Brian, I agree with you. He's very awesome. And a wonderful Sunday to you. I hope you have an amazing weekend.
There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know,
He takes his glasses off.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
I'm good. Hope you're good too. Yes, having an amazing weekend, but very, very busy. Very busy weekend, Brian. Okay, I hope you have some time to relax and stuff. Can you still shoot though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Not bad. Not bad. So, how do we get inside? If at all? I want to get inside this building. I want to check it out. There is a door or something. Can't get there. Stupid. So where are we now? Here, I think. I think we're here. This was a shooting building. Here was the swamp then. Okay. Still trying to familiarize myself a little bit with this place because I have no idea where we are. Oh, there's some loot and stuff. Let's check this one out first. A makeshift roof. Vagrants have tried to make the boardwalk habitable. The tarp will keep out neither rain nor snow nor wind. Okay, this one we can't open, obviously. What about this one here? A coin-operated weighing machine. Hasn't been used for a decade. Okay. Vagrants have recently painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. Here we have glasses. Mega Binos prescription lenses. Okay. Can you go here? Thank you. Oh, what is this?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Let's take a closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Fine.
It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not?
It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
Fine. Fine. What about this one here? Take it all. I want to check it once again. Oh, there's a jacket. Take it. I can interact with it.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Oh,
Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously.
I think about it.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it.
Fine.
It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Okay, but what's the crust made of?
Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night. The faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing.
What happened once someone put it on the railing?
The crust is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. Who knows what happened to it then?
I'm just going to pretend I didn't think about any of this.
It's too late. You've already thought about it. And
Okay.
now your hands are covered in muck.
Ew.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
Oh, man. Fine. Wait, here's a white envelope. Ah, we'll check that later. Here's a box, by the way, or something. Take them all. The bottles. Cool. Let's go here. Here's something. What are you? Someone must have worked hard to smash the plastic dome.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Pick it up.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Okay, let's put 10 cents in and call this random number.
Calling.
Yes. Continue.
Still calling.
Call faster.
This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
Who cares?
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre?
The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. It might be. What's Pierre like?
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
What kind of pets did you have?
I'm sure you're Pierre. Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
Oh, wow.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Okay, let's try again. Again a random number.
Calling.
Yep.
Still calling.
Call faster.
Again? Seriously? Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, you're electricity.
Is electricity there? I need to speak with electricity, please.
No, but I got a feeling I'll kick your ass is gonna make an appearance if you ever call this number again. Have a good one, asshole.
That was fun.
Phone hanging up.
Fine.
Disconnect tone.
Okay, third time's the charm.
Calling. Calling.
Call more.
Calling. Still calling.
Call faster.
Still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly hysterical.
I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Yes, but a slight change of plans. I want this delivered to the Whirling and Rags and Martinez.
Tethys. Hey! You're not Tethys.
Screw you, and don't ever call here again. You're fucking with some serious people.
I'm not scared.
Disconnect tone.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's leave. Oopsie. That was fun. So what do we have here? Only him? What is this? A dead phone. A smashed receiver, like someone hung up too hard. Oopsie. Poor phone. Okay. I clicked it, but nothing happened. What is this? The sign reads Sambrun, 1147. Dusty pews in the shadows. Many seem to be missing. What is this here? An altar shrouded in dark. Or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Okay. Money is. Let's go inside. Why not? Could be a church of some sort. Let's have a look.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Okay, let me inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run your hand over a beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
You see water.
Feels exceptional. 300 tons of pine would fit together seamlessly. It's old too, cut and carved many centuries ago.
Let me take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Oh.
It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow.
Let me have a look at it.
You see a yellow circle with two X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
What makes it modern?
It's the contrast between the cheery, chemical yellow and the rigor mortis. As if the cheery guy didn't know he was dead, or the dead guy didn't care that he was. Either way, you get the sense the forces of future are at work here.
Hey, Kim, have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay, what is junior delinquency?
For Revachol ZOC, the moral intern defines junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law.
To me it looks like that mouse, actually, but okay.
These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts. This was part of your officer's exams.
Yeah, that one. He puts the handkerchief in his coat pocket. What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
I agree, it's very modern, but does the cheery guy not know he's dead? Or does the dead guy not care that he is? What is the source of the irony here?
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Try to peel off the sticker without ripping it. Let me try it.
There's
I got
nothing
it.
like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
Put the sticker in your ledger after the last entry where it belongs.
Looks like today was a gold star day.
I think so too. Let me inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
Okay.
Should you want to get through, It might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Fine. Let's do it. This is where Mr. Pryber comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
Where do you think we should start?
Can you hear the pulsing bass underneath the wind? A sure sign of junior delinquency, somewhere east of here.
Okay.
There's something on the sea ice there.
Rattle the doors to see if they're open.
Nothing happens. Only the sound of the padlock rattling against the door.
Fine.
I don't think that's going to work. Do you think our suspect is hiding inside?
She might be. It's worth checking out anyway.
The lieutenant nods silently.
Who not equipped? Let's get out of here. Wait, what is this? Stop. What is this? Where's he going? Eh? Don't understand. I click the yellow thing and he runs down there. Oh man, now it's gone. Stupid. What are these? Oh, monies. More monies. No bottles. More monies. Okay. What about here? Great. It's a good amount of stuff here. Okay. So far so good. Is it something on the ice? Circle the building, he said. I'm trying to circle it. Can't. Kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. Oh, interesting. What is this? It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. I think so too. Hi, who are you?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Hi.
Oh. Hello there.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Your child is freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
She looks up at you, distracted.
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
Actually, I do.
You don't have to do anything.
I should and I do.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
Okay. It's nice. You should wear one too, if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well... Look, man. Fuck the hat.
Okay.
Your pulse rises.
Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else.
Like what?
My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
Okay, fine. What's her name?
Estelle.
Okay.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Berger.
Okay.
A very common name.
Happens. What's the device you have there?
This is a portable recording device.
Oh.
It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Oh. Okay.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Okay. Yeah, any news on my wife's name? How about my mother?
No,
Fine.
you're welcome.
Thank you. How does the thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where do you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Elysium.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man. You haven't been to the Palaceum?
No.
It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole.
Ooh.
It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Sounds interesting. Who is this Arno guy?
Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I know.
Hey, didn't Piss and Fuck the World mention Van Eyck too?
Is it like a skull thing?
A skull thing?
Yeah.
Man, you sound like 100 years old when you say that.
Thank you.
No, you don't. She's mistaken you for an old person. Say you're cool.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Oh, come on. Not do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock in the form of a wrecked tape player and a completely trashed hotel room.
That's cool.
I know. She breathes on her finger. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. Okay, You're right. Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man.
Yeah,
Was
doesn't
there
it?
something else? About the contact mic, perhaps?
Yes, does this have anything to do with Contact Mike?
Yeah, I record stuff with it.
No, I mean Contact Mike the boxer.
No.
Oh.
This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside a solid object.
Yeah.
Contact mic just beats people up.
It's true.
That's not fair. And an understatement.
That's true. You know, Contact Mike doesn't just beat people up. Contact Mike is a role model.
An entire litany spews forth.
Yes, you heard right. You should try to be more like Contact Mike, a successful athlete and an inspirational figure who has overcome social, physical, and mental obstacles.
Man, you are one weird cop.
This isn't about me, this is about your lack of respect for one of boxing's great and you for yourself.
What is it with you and this Mike guy?
She pauses. The question is rhetorical.
Okay, if it floats your boat, I'll be more like Contact Mike and less like me.
Yes, that does indeed float my boat.
Uh-huh. Good on you.
Okay, hey, listen. Actually, I had some non-mic questions for you.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her forehead. Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Huh.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
Suspicious. Okay. And what are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music.
Oh.
They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Just nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks around.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Fine.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Take this, you're cold.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Give her your hat. Here, you need this more than I do.
Thanks.
Okay. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
What tent?
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff, mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep. They were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
Hey, I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
Have you seen a red-haired woman around?
No.
Oh,
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Considering what we're trying to do here, this doesn't look like a good sign.
Superstition. We can turn the grim desolation into a fun dance club, and thus also help turn this hellhole around.
Okay, tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Elysium. Except that, yeah,
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind becomes bellowing in the 6-story structure, lets out doleful shriek. What is another dance music?
you know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles.
Okay.
Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
This is an evolutionary step up from amplified instruments, which in turn are a step up from acoustic instruments. What comes after it, you wonder? A black-tinted nothingness or something finer?
So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it.
Why?
Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
Yes, why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys, because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Fine. I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
Yeah, did you put the padlock on the church door?
No,
No?
not really, no.
She's trying to get out of a direct lie with semantic tricks. She personally didn't put the padlock on the door.
Okay, if you personally didn't, then who did?
Yeah, you know, that's what I meant. Noid did. Noid put the padlock on the door.
Wait, is this Noid a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay, why did this Noid person put a padlock on the church door?
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
Fine.
Should you? Weirdos. Sounds bad somehow.
Sounds intriguing. Okay, enough about the church then. I had another question.
Go ahead.
Oh, this is low. Tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up. Let's try.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Actually, that's it for now.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. She turns her attention back to the recording device. Okay. So here are Andre and the other guy. Let's have a look. What is this? More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. And this one? Crash from some unending party. Okay, let me get a new hat first. I need that. Hippo's good. Let's take it. There we go. Oh, looks cool. Totally cool. +1, -1. I wonder where this goes. Goes instead of jacket or shirt? I'm not sure. +2 encyclopedia, -1 perception. That's okay. It's okay. There's something.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock. are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Hi.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Sure. The warm stuff is getting out. I see. Squeeze in.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
Okay.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Fine.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Cool. He just says for you to squeeze in. Let's do it. It's a very interesting looking place here, actually. Ask about Ruby in the village. Looking for Ruby brought you to a mural. You somehow think is important. Inspect thoroughly. What do we have here? One skill point. Crap. Hey. Canister is filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. A speaker, the big kind, is used for live music. A pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosafit Ultra. Who are you?
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Can we take the music out? Because I really had enough of when the music is out. Fine. Now it's gone. Okay. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting. Let's see.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, pleasure to meet you too.
There is definitely something futuristic about his hair. Aggressively so. You get the sense that this is what the future will look like.
Cool.
Imbecilic. Yes, should the future ever come, it will look deeply imbecilic. Like this guy.
Oh, shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
I nod.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead.
Hi, Egghead.
Egg!
The tape player high above his head continues to blast what is probably anodic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in a pipeline, officer.
Ah, okay.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
I thought so. Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Well, there's no need. The place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Okay.
Dopeheads! Burnouts!
He angrily spits on a scroll. Then starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Revachol.
Okay.
Strike that! The world!
Oh, okay.
Sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
I'd really like to know how bad they are.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
What kind?
The spooky kind.
What exactly do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Okay.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
Ooh.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Of course not.
Thank you, Egghead.
Thank you.
So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Fine, but I'll look into it, but tell me more.
All right, man.
Estelle told me Noid put the padlock on the door. Why?
Oh, so you met her?
Yep.
Good. I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
Uh-huh.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Reaction speed. Let's try.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left.
Catch it.
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Thanks, man.
The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something here.
How long have these people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
Okay. How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
That's a lot.
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter means?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
I listen to Channel 8 all the time.
Cool.
I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. Most people aren't ever that alive in their entire lives.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. What does anything mean, really?
Fair.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I catch your drift.
I knew you'd get it. You're one smart cop.
Thank you. I get by. Now, where was I with the padlock?
He nods attentively, ready to answer the questions of one smart cop.
Right, other questions.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Okay, who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do.
Oh.
I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't even seen them, and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
Machinery?
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together.
Mm-hmm.
So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Oh.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Sounds weird.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Oh.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen anyone.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
The woman, red hair maybe? A lorry woman?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Oh.
But not really. Brown hair. Old. Heavy, dark signs.
So which one is it?
What Noid said.
Oh, okay.
So brown and older, Ruby might have dyed her hair, though it seems like a stretch at this point.
I think so too. What was that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Android.
Not human, as in a ghost. Do you know what he means?
Not really.
Non-human means a predator.
Ooh.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crabman.
The crabman.
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
Oh.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Okay.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing walls.
Are you sure that was a crabman?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't personally see it.
Of course not.
Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
You should ask her about it.
Sure.
Be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
I wouldn't.
There probably is no crabman. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
Okay, can you tell me more about this machinery?
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
So how can you be sure they're burnouts and dropheads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
Fair.
This is a below-feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Okay, I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you.
Okay. All right, let's talk about something else.
Sure. What?
You mentioned some kind of ecclesiasts own the church. Who are these ecclesiasts?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
Okay.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Before we go on, what do you mean by meteoron?
You know, of Meteo. Concerning Meteo.
Meteo?
Meteo, a country on Muindi.
Hmm.
On the Muindi Isla.
Of course.
One of the poorest of the first world nations today, but once a great ancient civilization. Capital, Tilakos by Percentic.
No, humor me, Andre. What is the founding party?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
And?
And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericanassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocents want a club for anodic music in one of their churches?
Totally.
Ooh. There's a trace of doubt in his voice. Okay.
The Pericanassian church is about love.
Of course it is.
Nordic music is about love.
Then it fits.
I got love for my Pericanassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
He violently shakes the tape player as if to see if he can break it.
Love is hardcore.
Oh, of course it is.
Unity. Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
Ooh. Wow. He turns the volume up, then looks at you with a knowing nod, as if it's obvious you will now break into dance.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the bass, as if testing the waters.
I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse?
Your posse's like your people, man. Like you got your cup posse.
Oh.
You look out for each other and you party together. That's a posse.
Ah, okay.
And where is your posse, detective? Nothing comes to you. The world is silent.
Let me nod my head for a while.
Feels good.
Okay, I know. It sounds like you're just saying random things. Love, posse, make noise.
Are we?
He looks at you mysteriously.
Yeah!
The one with the large head really enjoys it when his friend gets mysterious. Okay. I know I understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and so is the Pericanassian church.
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
Perfect.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
His friend forms a fist with a screwdriver still in his hand, approvingly so.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
I'm not sure.
One with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving. You feel like you could go for a little disco when, or if they get this club going. You've got it in you.
Okay, I wanted to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled water.
Oh.
He doesn't know what to say, okay?
It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
Oh.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Dang it. What's with all the Nosafed?
The what now?
Point at the bottles of nasal spray in the corner, the Nosafed Ultra. You have a lot of it lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra.
Yeah.
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection, stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
You sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Oh, really?
Nosafed is the shit.
Can I have some? I have some nose problems too.
Sure. Here you go, officer. The Noser. Blast away.
Okay, thank you. All right, enough of this.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
Vince, you're a smart cop. Dang it. Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze. Let's do it.
Well,
we failed.
First of all, you're a smart cop, and a smart cop like you would understand if something wasn't quite right. So this should be easy.
Drop your chin. What's the gist of it?
The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well.
Fine.
Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent.
That makes
Imagine
sense.
if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. Their story checks out.
Okay, perfect. That's it for now.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
Perfect, thank you. So, but we need to interview the other ones too. But before we interview anyone, I think it's time for a Nemo Spit. Get your best dance emotes out to the wonderful Pizza Pico. 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back behind. Let me do something against this empty dance floor. Let me do it quickly. I want to take out, maybe I'll take this one here from Scandi because it's cute. Scandi's by the way live now. And the other one I want to participate with actually here from SLH Leinhardt. It's so cute. And of course, and I know everyone's waiting for it, let me take out. Here they are. Very good amount of them. So, thank you so much. We are here in the game Disco Elysium, the final cut, and we are interviewing some people that we found here on the ice. Let's do it. Let's continue. Racketeer disappears, surging through the megasphere. Okay.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up a Harman Walshy tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you with a knowing smile and says,
Hardcore!
Say nothing.
Hardcore!
What is it? I mean, really?
Yeah!
Okay.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural Gotwaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it.
In it.
Or maybe it's not Gotwaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name. Could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation right now?
Could be. So this is the famous Van Eyck I'm hearing?
You know about him?
Yeah. He moves his mouth, but sound doesn't come out. His eyes are the size of saucers. Looks like you've rendered him speechless.
You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, I'm a major Van Eyck. I'm a major Eyckhead.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I! So am I!
Oh, that's cool. He begins to shake his head so everyone would understand.
Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because...
Egghead to the mega! The K became the G! The boy became the man! The Advent?
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
I don't know. Let's interview this
So
one.
talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
True. Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and parts.
It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign.
Ooh.
Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Fair enough. He runs his hand through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears.
This young speed freak seems to know a lot about signs. Could he have the technical skill you're looking for? His look is intensely suspicious.
Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
He continues to rearrange his tools. Okay, I saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it?
A sticker?
Mm-hmm.
You mean the yellow one?
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe it to me?
Of course.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Okay, it's a yellow circle, a human face with X's for eyes and a smile underneath. I think the X's mean the guy's dead.
Good. What did you want to know?
Was I right? It's a Decker smiling?
Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people.
Okay.
Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race.
Why do you think that's so?
We're all the same. Same eyes, same smiles, same death.
Okay, what does it mean?
He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths.
Okay.
The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death.
Fair.
Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
I'm thinking we should sell this.
It should be sold, but not by us.
What makes the sticker so modern?
Simplicity was brought to us by classical solarist modernism, but that was a tasteful, harmonious simplicity, right?
Right.
Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The echo of man's loss, haunting him. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing.
1 second.
Not alone. Many people are thinking the same thing right now. We all see the same smiling dead guy in a couple of X's and a circle. And a curve. The beat is the same for all.
Okay, I think we've exhausted the subject for now.
I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
Why are you called Noid?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
He picks up some sort of widget. I don't understand what that means.
I can see that. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity would be by getting us into the church.
Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery.
So radios.
Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked-up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
Okay.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachel's sister revolution on the Grad Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
Okay, what's wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it, though.
The supernatural... So you think it's real, that it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist.
Okay.
Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Okay, what about now? Are the signs all right now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gamma disalignment.
What?
You heard me.
He examines the small metal bolt in his hand. Okay. Could you use your sign senses to help me contact the collision warship?
Don't think so. Big bad frequencies are extremely negative. Fault suppression, dream implantation, memory revision.
Okay.
Pretty out there stuff. Not sure I want to get involved with it.
Fair enough.
There is fear there, but also curiosity. He just needs a reason to help you.
Besides, our own signs aren't even synced yet. So how am I supposed to get you synced up with a big bad? It don't make any sense, law lover.
Fine. Okay, maybe I'll come back later. Let's do it. Is there anything else? This one, the exit. Okay, let me turn up the environment sounds again. Perfect, there we are. Okay. So, is here anything? Not really. There's nothing. There she is. Hey, you. I was supposed to ask you
A
something.
shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us?
Can't say.
Church.
Can't say. Gotta ask questions first.
Shoot.
And the others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
Why not?
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
Well, see. We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe.
Uh-huh.
She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still.
Okay, go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Fair enough.
Like a crab, you say?
What did this crabman look like?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
Come on, quit stalling on me. What did he look like?
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
A crab and a banger?
The lieutenant raises an eyebrow.
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
A gangster crabman? Yeah, you were wrong, I do believe you.
Why?
Seems too ludicrous for a lie.
I guess so. Anyway, what else?
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates?
Yeah,
I haven't got much to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
Oh, come on.
To the cops.
Ah, fair enough. What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Uh-huh, okay. Maybe I'll ask later about this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
I don't know either. Okay. Check the trap near the canal across southeast of the village. I need to go there soon. Very soon. Actually, that's it for now. Let's go here. In the church. We have the key now, which means you can enter it. That's good. Let's get up here. Somewhere. Yeah.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Maybe I'll save first before we go in. I can't. Okay, fair enough. Then open the padlock with the key.
The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
Pull on the doors.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
I'm curious what we find here. Oh, wow. All right. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Fine. Let's go. How do we get here, for example? More of the fog lightning pattern you saw outside. Bark beetles. What looks intentional. Some long forgotten style. Okay. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Okay. Something to do with radio frequencies? Could be. What is this one here? The grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. This figure was added later. It's not part of the original church. Okay, here's the next one. We are not running. Totally not. There's also something. Okay. The bowl is filled with water. A wire. A live wire runs directly into it. Could these wires work as contact microphones? Could be. What about this one here? Oh, it's here. Wait, go back.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, it seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. You can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
Oh, wow.
It's unnerving.
Not again, what's happening?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like this.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing, on its premises.
Maybe they wanted to discourage singing and dancing.
Could be.
He doesn't seem entirely convinced, though.
Let me look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
What if I don't want to know what's up there?
The silence, the darkness, they've enveloped you as in a cocoon. You cannot move anymore.
Fine. Try to see beyond the shadows. You made it. Oh, wow. Nice zoom. Uh-oh. What is this thing?
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
Let me follow the shadow's movements.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
The lieutenant follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is that you are seeing.
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go? Prepare for an attack.
On the ceiling?
Yes. The darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Okay, let's blink. There's someone.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
Okay, it's really a guy.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
Let's try. Hey, you.
Is that a man? A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
You mean like a golem? No, I don't think so. Yago.
The crab man.
Say nothing, be quiet for now.
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
Cool.
That accent is Villalobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villalobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user.
Maybe.
Do we really need to question him?
Yes.
Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Yeah, I guess I've been a bit of a problem and it's been getting out of hand lately, but...
Está crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
How do you know what I'm feeling?
I was like you once, just dragging my feet to the next bottle. Shit was dark, Holmes.
Okay.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Fine. For some reason, I feel like you have a point there.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother.
Of course.
I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
His voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. is he just trying to throw you off your game? Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look how gracefully he sways. 'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
Zealot. Okay. Do you know what the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around you.
Other spooker?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Okay.
Viejita is grandma?
Wait, so there is another person living in the church and it's a viejita?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
Ah.
She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
That's right.
Did it ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
The lieutenant seems to be thinking the same. He takes out his little notebook.
You mean like a fugitive?
He glances at the abandoned radio computer on the other side of the nave, pulsing with light. Then he shakes his head.
No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think she cared much about authority or anything else for that matter. Maybe only about her machines.
Okay.
I see. And where is she now?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know.
How can you not know when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
So you've got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay.
Okay.
You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Makes sense. Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside,
Mhm.
right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
Wait, do they have a reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
Fam.
Though he used to, a long time ago.
So what do you think about the nightclub, that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go.
Fam.
Might even be nice to have some company.
You must be the crab man, by the way.
Never known myself to be a crab.
Okay.
But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
If you're not a crab, then what are you?
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
Yeah, I think so.
That's not the only technique he's working on. Look at those carved sculptures. And is that a satchel of tools over there?
Wait, did you also carve all these sculptures?
Sure am.
Ooh.
Whittling wood used to be something I just did to busy my hands. Now I use those same hands in service of something greater than my own restlessness.
All right, let's consider the context and meaning here.
I see what you've done there. It's as if these figures are trying to become one with the church, or perhaps with the mother herself.
It's all just for the mother, man. No need to overthink it.
What were you before you became a crabman and a woodcarver?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
So you used to be in a gang, but you don't really remember it? Sounds convenient.
Convenience has got nothing to do with what goes on up there.
Okay. Gazes up at the ceiling. What is going on up
Remember
there?
your name, sir?
Tiago's my name.
Okay.
But those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity, but also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
Okay, listen, my name's Harriet Dubois, and my place in the world is Lieutenant Double Freighter.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
Okay. He sounds melancholy. Saying this, his limbs are mere shadow below the ceiling. So, what are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there, a way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration.
Okay.
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Okay, who's this mother of silence you keep talking about?
Oh, that's no simple question, Essa. She is one who can be painted or sculpted.
Fam?
She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes, and no one ever will.
Okay, what will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed.
Okay.
Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
Huh.
That sounds a bit like substitution behavior, no? You know a thing or two about that.
I still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Singing is good. We should all sing a bit more.
I don't mean literal singing, Holmes. This is the mother of silence we're talking about. It's the singing of a burning heart.
Fam?
You may be thinking, but fire crackles. No, Holmes. That's the material that's burning. The flames themselves are without sound.
Okay, how did you even find this place, this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries.
Uh-huh.
Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was.
Fam?
Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, eh? It didn't belong to me.
You sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man.
Okay.
It's just faith and joyful service.
Yeah, just making sure.
Lethal, those words. He is lying. Not to you. To his very own self.
Faith is kind of a drug.
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
I mean, he has a point. He has a point.
I know it will take time. Don't sweat it.
Right, I had other questions.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
So, you've been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
He responds, his voice suddenly flat.
Did you witness it?
Not really. Or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job. That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
It looks like he truly doesn't remember. There's a vagueness to his sense of time.
Okay then, thanks. Let's go here. Church of the Mother. Fine. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. What about here? A figure drawn in the frost on the window, depicting a deer. What is this? Two pans, I think. Oh no. Oh, that's nice. +1 Inland Empire, and what are you? +1 pain threshold. Keep Inland Empire for now. Let's do it. That's him. What is this one here? That's him. A cracked pane of glass, colorful. Okay. So much loot here. I like it. A spider spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. There are shoes and some monies. Let's go and get them. All of them. Perfect. Take it all. And monies. Take all. Perfect. Okay, let's go here. I wonder what this is. This is not where I came in.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Yeah, we know this kind of machine.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
He seems cautious around the machine.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but this machine looks just like the one in doomed commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
Okay. Inspect the machine's framework carefully, careful not to touch anything.
The one you saw earlier was the Ream Civic. This is the Ream Prefect, a model number RC7024, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible interim printer.
Okay.
The Ream Prefect is the governmental version of the commonly used Ream Civic model. Although mostly based on the same technology, the Ream Prefect is equipped with better noise attenuation circuits.
Wait, let me just investigate it.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing.
Let me look inside
the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Let me look inside the compartment.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Okay.
Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
Press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years
Not
old.
again.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Fortress Accident, like the one in the doomed commercial area?
I have two machines registered to this company name in Martinez. One on Saint-Brun, the other on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine.
Okay.
Saint-Brun, that's the church. And Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, that's the doomed commercial area.
So, same company.
Anything else I can help you with?
I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament just said log February to March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer.
Fine.
Maybe he knows something.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Okay.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do.
Fine.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, but I'm finished with this call.
Goodbye, Fortress accident.
She says as her voice disappears into a wall of static.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Let's leave. What is this here? A portable Harman Vauzy tape recorder. Is it possible it's recording something? Could be. What about this one here? Two decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. What do we have here? Someone's siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna. Okay.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. This is her innocence, Dolores Day.
Oh, okay.
Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Okay, that's Neil.
Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. There you kneel among the snowdrifts, diffuse light falling on your hands from beyond the glass.
Let me close my eyes first.
The world is silent. But for the creaks and cracks of the massive wooden structure behind you, it covers you from the wind outside.
Open your eyes.
The woman looks down at you kneeling. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye of what? Compassion? Remorse?
Be either or.
She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive.
It's morning.
As that terrible word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Okay, let's do the same as I get up.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times. Then you rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
So this is Dolores Day.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Delorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You know of that place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
Okay.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters.
Okay.
Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials.
Oh, man.
We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find the instigator here. Something else, perhaps?
Looks at the machinery lying around.
Respectful? Is the lieutenant a follower of DeLoreanism?
Am I a follower of DeLoreanism?
Yes, we all are.
Oh.
Her name, body, and rule are synonymous with humanism. The laws we enforce are DeLorean in origin.
Stroke my chin first.
The woman looks by in silence, smiling enigmatically.
I didn't think you were spiritual.
It's not spiritual, it's constitutional.
Okay.
The DeLorean system does not demand faith, only accordance.
Fine. Let me try this one. Reconstruct the cracked glass.
A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both.
What shattered this mosaic?
Unknown.
Okay.
A motor carriage, a gunshot, someone falling into it, or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break.
Can be anything, obviously. Who's this older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator.
Okay.
She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole.
Uh-huh.
Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, farriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
Okay, the motto, what does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
All right.
And then, along the left side, Après le monde, la gré. Après le gré, le monde de nouveau.
So after the life is death. After death, new life or something like that? After le monde. I don't remember what that is.
After life, death. After death, life again.
It was world,
After
yeah.
the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this isola, the Insulindian, on human thinking.
Okay.
A tremendous sea change, akin to finding life after death. Could these words be the password that unlocks the filament memory?
Lieutenant, did you used to say after life, death, after...
Death, Life again.
Yeah.
After the whirl, the pale. After the pale, the world again.
Okay.
This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
Why?
It was deemed subservient to use a strongly moral intern-related motto. We already suspected of bootlicking. The sentence was also seen as too feminine. It was a macho thing.
What is the RCM motto now?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Yupf. Well, not very feminine.
Not at all.
Okay, let's step back.
The mother of humanism towers above you, a wax painting on a cracked pane of glass. Nothing has changed in her expression.
How did I know this is the mother of humanism?
Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence Dolores Day.
Okay.
The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived.
So she's human.
No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Wait, what exactly is an innocence? I've heard of the system.
The highest category of historic individual, an embodiment of the world spirit.
So a ruler?
More. An innocence is elected to office by the founding party, a precedent that has taken place a mere 6 times in the entirety of history. The legal system of the Real Belt is built to accommodate an authentic rule should it coincide with our time.
Let's see.
An innocence is infallible. The decisions made by one are not decisions. They are inevitabilities. What would have happened anyway? Only accelerated, packed into decades instead of centuries. An innocence is a continuous, compressed event, a sacred human being. It is an honor and a glory to live when one is in office.
Is one in office now?
No, we are alone.
Okay, when did she rule?
300 years ago, in the wake of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi. She is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
What else do I know about her?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal advisor to Irene La Navigateur, Queen of Suresnes, modern-day Sir La Clé. Also, that she was gorgeous beyond beauty.
Okay, what else? Was she smart?
Terribly. Women of the court were expected to play both contract bridge and chess sufficiently well to prove an interesting challenge to a man. A simple grasp in matters of philosophy, theology, and science was encouraged. She was, by all means, a kept woman. She made the most of her position in the antediluvian court, a court visited by the most prominent thinkers and artists of the day. In secret, she was becoming the era's preeminent philosopher of the state. A scalpel, a piercing gaze. She was an almost preternaturally magnetic and intelligent individual. To her contemporaries, she appeared out of time, a messenger from the future of the species. We all fell in love with her, head over heels. Even before she was declared an innocence, her influence was tremendous.
How come?
It was on her advice that Irene La Navigateur sponsored a number of voyages into the Pale. A costly, often tragic endeavor, ultimately vindicated by the discovery of the new world, the piece of reality you're standing on. She was crowned 2 years after the first expedition returned, setting in motion what is widely considered the greatest era in history. The DeLorean era.
Wow.
Wow indeed. When her innocence was declared, and the queen she had advised for years fell on her knees before her, she was so overcome with emotion that her lungs started glowing in her chest.
Lungs? Okay, how?
Bystanders reported golden filaments lighting the already sunlit chamber around her, clearly visible beneath her dress.
Okay.
That is why the lungs are the symbol of love for the cultures of the Real Belt.
I actually think I want more.
As did we all. The lands of the Mesk and the Occident, and even far away Supreme Windy, altogether 21 of the 40 mundial nations of the time, immediately accepted Innocentic rule, even before her crowning.
Her crowning?
In a city called Advesperaskit in Vesper Messina, her homeland, the name of the city means evening comes, but it happened on a winter's morning, with the canals frozen and slush falling out of the sky. She was dressed in a white and pearl dress on an emptied-out plaza with the crowd far away. Already, her Theriers, the secret servicemen of the Innocents, were worried about an assassination attempt.
She must have been beautiful.
Oh yes, she looked like humanity's young mother.
Okay.
A perfect mother. Insultingly beautiful.
Insultingly.
It was as if her face and shoulders and hands were covered in a soft down of underfeathers. You know this well. Very well.
Okay.
Midwinter snow was beating the cobblestones around her. A small attaché of officials stood by as her Theriers placed a white gold wreath on her head. The crowning was mostly witnessed by secret servicemen.
Then what?
One of the men in this secret service killed her.
Oh no.
22 years later. A young man who had come to suspect that Dolores Day was not entirely human, but something else.
Like what?
Something that had walked in our midst, watching us stumble for hundreds, if not thousands of years, until it decided to interfere in the course of our history. We were supposed to come up with this ourselves. The man was reported to have screamed at the Innocents.
Wow.
Dolores Day was shot in the chest with a fowling piece 8 times. The man, thought to be insane, said he once touched her and her body had been unnaturally warm, like a furnace, and that sometimes, while on duty, he observed her forgetting to breathe for over 10 minutes.
Okay.
This inhuman quality was witnessed by many others as well, glowing lungs and all. It is commonly attributed to mass hysteria and religious psychology.
Okay, was there something terrifying about her?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her Theriers.
Theriers?
She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the Innocences.
Okay.
Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs.
What happened?
The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
Okay.
Suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde,
Okay.
the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her.
Okay.
This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes.
The lieutenant's calm voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
She's somehow connected to the case.
She's been dead for 300 years. I am almost 1,000% certain she isn't connected to the case.
He takes his glasses off to clean them.
None of this is, in fact. This church, the coast, this isn't a good place to get lost in.
Fine, let's turn away. Yes, we wanted to ask the spider guy for the password. There he is. Hey, you.
Oh, hey, wait. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Oh, thank you. Hey, have you by any chance heard the viejita say the password to her radio computer?
Too many times, Ese. You need it for something.
Oh, yes, I do.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Okay. Hey, listen, I'm doing a survey of passwords and passcodes, identifying regional trends. In the interest of public safety, of course.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Cool.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
Okay, thanks.
I think we're done here, Ese.
The figure crawls into the darkness above. Yes, he does.
That was an interesting conversation.
Hmm.
However, I'm still not sure whether we'll find our suspect here.
I don't know either. So we know the password now. That's good. Finally, we know it. Should we start with this one or the other one? Where are we now? We are now at the church. Which means that we can go around here again. We need to go here. What tasks do we have? In karaoke. Explore the whirling secret passages. Where's the rest of the armor? This one we don't know. I found pens from Kuno. And the murder weapon. Yeah, that is still not smoke on the balcony. After 9 o'clock. Get 2 signatures for Everard. I've got one. The glance in for bullet traces. Ask about Ruby in the village. A mural that is somehow important, inspect it thoroughly. Find someone with technical expertise to contact the coalition. Inspect the traps. That's the last one. Here's the canal you crossed. And then I'm on the Land's End, far northeast of the Felt building. Where could that be? Northeast of the Felt building. Land's End. Land's End is, I think, here. I think so. What else do we have? Solve the Eckert puzzle. Definitely not about science. What if you just try again, find your way out of this maze of things to say? We'll see. We'll see about that. But, looking at the clock, I think we call it for today. Yes, we call it a little bit earlier. And, this is where we continue tomorrow. Tomorrow, 58 UTC. I will post the stream schedule as soon as we are done here. And yeah, that is what we do. My apologies once again that we start a little bit later and we end a little bit earlier, but that is how it goes. That is how it goes sometimes. But thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful, 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 oh my God, Narks, I'm sorry I didn't see you. A wonderful rest of the weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble. Hope to see you soon again. Until tomorrow, 15 UTC, and bye.